around the lawn chair.
I love that.
Awesome. That's iconic. Even.
I love people who like play like they're in their living room. You know, there's so many people that are so sweaty, right? Like you could, whatever, man. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. There are so many
not
players.
Like you're in the living room right there.
I feel like there are so many players that like, you know, they have perfect posture and they're playing super sweaty, and then you have like one guy named Frank who like only uses his tag and like goes in and is like like legs crossed in the chair, having a good time, like laughing at the combos, and it is like the funniest bracket match you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, good old Frank.
Frank killing it.
I think that.
I'm not making fun of you guys. I just think the match dynamic's really funny. Like, you have, like, you know, like, Luigi main or Sonic main, like, 4-4-5, who thinks they're Sonic or thinks, like, they're the hero. And then you're going up against some dude who enters Smash Brothers tournaments after work to make sure, like, he has some sort of form of social interaction after being in the office from 9 to 5 all day.
The PK Chris versus the 90% Tyler, you're saying.
90% Tyler, my goat. What's going on this game one? I'm sorry.
Dying. Exploding.
It's sloppy.
I mean, when GuyGuy is like, all right, I'm schmoving, I'm hot, we were talking about momentum, like GuyGuy feeling it, and then instant SD at 0, game 1, first stock, like unassisted. Like,
I just want to believe that they saw Duck Hunt on the opposite side. It's like, yeah, we're over.
I can't kill a dog, dude. Like, that's unconscionable.
Yeah.
Got to talk about it, though. Fawn with a very big lead, but here comes GuyGuy, going to be able to find the sweet spot on the down air. Unable to find the follow-up, though, so Fawn looking to just take this game 1. There's the nair, trying to find the up air. GuyGuy recognizing that the up air on the duck is very good here. Going to just be empty landing right there, going into free fall just only for a moment here. Good parry, though, by Fawn. Not even going to throw out the clay pigeon, just really wants the aerial.
Yeah, and that bait, just like daring GuyGuy to do an aerial on the platform while the can's just in front of you, so messed up. Like, you can't really do anything because you can't get up there and grab Fawn quick enough, and you can't just put an arrow to press her shift. So you just got to wait there and say, Fawn, you do a different option. You got it.
So next gunman, I think, is, it's going to be Sheriff and then the black-suited guy with the pistol. So, okay, now it resets. Like, keeping track of the gunman, because you can only get each gunman once before the cycle resets, is something that Fawn does have to keep track of. As certain gunmen, their shots either are faster or kill, in which case she burns one and gets another, because you want the Cowboys, because they actually close out stocks because they have like shotguns or whatever. So like that's the keeping track of those gunmen and keeping this rotation healthy is something that I've really been enjoying seeing from Fawn, and it's been nice to see her like get to cook a little bit.
Henry, you got to put that clip in your reel. That was perfect commentary timing. That was perfect commentary timing on the Sheriff shot. Can we get a clip and send that to Henry, please?
Yeah, I would appreciate that. At UBLSOU on Twitter.
All right, game number 2. We're going back to small battlefield here. Fawn absolutely, once again, putting on the clinic. Very interesting start, though, from GuyGuy. I feel like GuyGuy is always getting like shoved into the corner when I feel like he does that to a lot of other people. So far, so good, though, from GuyGuy. Going to be able to stabilize the can, going to be blowing Fawn up. And once again, I just always have to give a shout-out to players who play slow characters very quickly, because I feel like the set is very much going quickly right now.
No, it definitely is. They are interacting with each other. And just ability to dodge that up smash, kudos to Fawn. Yeah, this is now finding a good situation for GuyGuy. Both players at high percent, and GuyGuy can catch this with the fact that Can is on the other side of the stage.
Yeah, shout outs to, I mean, right to your example, right? Fawn realizing that she needs access to Can to break through a combo-oriented character, so she like ticks it off in order to reset the positioning and give her access to the best escape option that Duck Hunt has. Like, Duck Hunt's air dodge is frame 3, but Can is frame 1.
That's pretty messed up, man.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I think knowing like the ins and outs of mid tiers, like it's time to like actually study your mid-tier characters, right? The game is not being patched anymore. Everybody's here at this point, so you know what? You just got to learn your bad matchups or pick up a character that does, right? So all of this knowledge on Can is so super important too. When you're fighting one of the best duck hunts literally in the world by data, finds the second up air, going for the third, good air dodge out by GuyGuy, but Fawn going to be able to cover with the back air here. And now look at this, going for the F smash. It's not going to be enough, but still, Fawn always just finding the sneaky like jump in with the back air to still put GuyGuy in disadvantage.
Yeah, and catching the roll in right there, so tough for GuyGuy. This is like dwindling. It's like so hard for Luigi. Oh, but getting the stock right there, dare I say 0-0, there's a chance.
Very much a chance here, Reggie. Like, we can see like so many, like everything's open now, right? Like encoding Clay Pigeon into double up air, instant 50, Fawn immediately retreating behind the can, like throwing up like hazards and stuff to mess with GuyGuy's combos. Even the can just being there meant that GuyGuy couldn't go for the falling up air variant of the 0-to-death combo, so he had to pivot. He had to go for double down air as like pre-patch Luigi combo, which doesn't close out the stock because down air has too much knockback to get two of them now. It's like shifting around your combos is so important, but you know how I mentioned down air having kind of like really got a knockback buff, which was kind of a nerf, but at 60 off stage, that's gonna do it.
That's the buff.
That's the buff.
Checking out the replay here, honestly, GuyGuy doing a really good job of bringing this back, right? I think Uba mentioned before, Winners was kind of a clinic when you really think about it, right? So being able to at least carry the momentum from last set, like I said, you got to be feeling good, and still bringing back a lead too like this. I mean, Fawn was not in like a very close proximity, finding the Luigi combo. Once again, winner goes on into grand finals, and honestly, I would love to see a game 5 here because of how quickly this one's going.
For sure. Like, it's just like heavily interactive, right? And normally you don't really talk about that when it comes to like, oh, it's a Luigi set. Like, you're trying to minimize as many interactions as possible in order to have the most consistent amount of success. Don't let the green man grab you.
Yep.
But because of Fawn's like character choice and the ability to throw up like what's effectively like stealth rocks all above, all in front and around the stage, like so many hazards, so many disruptions, like GuyGuy has to augment his combos, and because GuyGuy has to augment his approach and his combos, that means there's more nuanced counterplay for when you get hit. And needless to say, we've got a game. Like we've got interaction, we've got different unique, awkward situations that both players, despite how prepared they are for each other, have to adapt to on the fly.
Yeah, and speaking of adaptation, this is the longest these players have like talked, like of our top 8 set, have talked about like stage bans and what stage counterpicks to go to right now. So definitely the stages might just play a big part on it. And we're going to Hollow Bastion now. So.
Thank you, production. This song, so for anyone that isn't a Kingdom Hearts nerd like I am, this song is only available when you have Melody of Memory downloaded onto your Switch. Then you can get the swing version of Dearly Beloved. And it's a banger and the best Kingdom Hearts song available. So
how do you feel about swing music?
I like swing music. It's nice. It's nice and bouncy. It gives a nice. It's like better. It's like best as a remix. So you get a nice like flow going, especially particularly when it's non-lyrical.
How do you feel that we only got 9 Kingdom Hearts songs compared to 39 Tekken songs?
I don't want to talk about it. The Tekken music slaps though, like that.
Shout out to production.
Shout out to production.
Production be suffering through like copyright infringement. Like that is like the life of a Smash Brothers.
They're like Hollow Bastion. Oh.
Nintendo,'s like, you're streaming our game, but what if that I didn't want that?
Yeah, what if the stop?
Like, why? Why are you streaming our game?
Which is such a shame because Hollow Bastion, even without the music, like even without this song or whatever you want to talk about, this stage is so good for so many characters. Like it's arguably, if you ban FD against Kazuya because you should always do that, like it's Kazuya's best stage. It's so much versatility, the center platform, but without the swinginess of Smashville, like so much good stuff.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on the differences between Hollow Bastion and Smashville? Because I feel like a lot of players would look at these two stages and be like, you know what, they're basically the same stage. One is just a little bit bigger.
And I think that's a huge difference, like
Right.
you would think, right? Like
Yeah.
the platform itself is the same as Smash Bros, same length, same height, but the stage is longer. The blast zones are FD blast zones, so you're living a lot longer. And a lot of characters in this game, whether you like it or not, want to survive a long time, want to have time to set up and to bring yourself back to utilize your weight and your as an advantage. Think like Snake, for instance, who loves this stage because it gives access to the Smash Bros platform, but you're not losing one of your biggest benefits. Like Hollow Bastion offers so much to so many characters who want movement and interactive gameplay, but don't want to sacrifice like blast zones and dying at 60 randomly, like Duck Hunt.
Yeah, definitely like Duck Hunt. And Duck Hunt using it to the advantage with Guy being down to his last stock, and Fawn just applying the pressure with the disc across stage.
Like,
So close here. Now, honestly, GuyGuy in the position at this point to get something started here. Oh, the can?
frame one, baby.
The best can I've ever seen there. Absolutely saving Fawn's stock there. So much damage that GuyGuy is eating just for that here. The F smash will be taking it on the smaller sides of Hollow Bastion, and that is going to be Fawn going up 2-1 in the set, potentially going to be seeing this 3-1 pattern that we have been seeing quite literally almost this entire top 8, except for a couple game 5s and one 3-0.
Yeah. I'm a believer in
I'm a believer.
GuyGuy.
Oh, all right.
Right now, this is LI Faith. Last hope.
LI. It's definitely doable, right? We watched how GuyGuy was able to scrap it out and find the combos and find the hits. What makes combo games so tricky against characters like Duck Hunt or characters like Luigi, ironically, like you have frame one options, so you have to work your. You either have to be really tight on your execution, or you have to be aware of the added option to play around. You're not just looking for air dodge. You're not just looking for like jump or or swing. You have an immediate escape option available. And I really like the pick here for FD because it reduces the amount of variance that Fawn will have in terms of like manipulating the platform. It's just constantly, you have to go through Luigi. You have to interact with GuyGuy in order to reclaim center stage. And that's hugely important when you have a character that you want to measure your interactions against.
Yeah. And I'm surprised we got FD like super open.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah, especially with no being the meme with Luigi grab. But with the idea of like maybe Fawn not getting grabbed as much as the other characters due to disc and can, I could see the reason for it, but not gonna be the reason it's gonna work out too, because GuyGuy has the lead right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think FD is a very interesting pick here, too, because Fawn is so used to playing aggressive that now you're on a stage where GuyGuy has the opportunity to run away, and some of your follow-ups may not be as fluid because you're not as close to each other. GuyGuy, though, unfortunately going to eat the SD there and eat about 32% of damage before we can get something started here. But once again, it's so hard to combat so many of these projectiles, especially when you're Luigi, you're a little bit floatier. Your airspeed is just a little bit different here. Ooh, okay, getting the convert off of the can, though. Going to be able to find the golden percent and the Cyclone here. GuyGuy definitely going to take us to a game 5 if this continues.
Very doable here, Lyric.
Yeah.
Very, very doable indeed. It's just a matter of now, like, almost playing like the shoe's almost on the other foot right now, right? You're trying to give Fawn a taste of her own medicine where now you can, like, extend off of trades or find openings off of the weirdo interactions that come to play here. And I like how GuyGuy has been at least trying to extend this lead by playing a little bit more grounded, but it's just so hard to escape the double-edged sword of FD once Luigi gets put into the corner with that floatiness like you were mentioning, Lyric. Like, then it's a free range for Duck Hunt.
Oh, can is out and zero to death might happen.
Well,
And
we're
it
going to
did.
game number 5 here.
Just like that.
I love to see it, though. I mean, like, I love really, really close sets, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I love the way that the stage is really some of the big determiners here when it comes to the set, right? I mean, I feel like play styles are having to constantly evolve depending on which stage we go to. It's so nice to see. GuyGuy, though, after once again getting kind of demolished in winners, saying, you know what, I still got this here. The winner of this will be going up to fight Zamba in Grands right now. We're turning on, okay, I'm so sad. GuyGuy turned on Encounter but hovered Snake Eater for a moment. And I was like, ooh, Snake Eater game 5? That's kind of nice
I'm
with
gonna
it.
let you know that's a fawn pick.
That's a Fawn pick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a Fawn pick. All right,
with-
Fawn go. Once again, Fawn is my queen.
Yeah.
So,
Fawn with Metal Gear music goes dummy.
facts. Factual
We do
statement.
love Metal
Oh,
Gear.
we're not
Oh.
going here.
Oh,
Yeah, if
goodbye.
I'm Fawn, I am not taking GuyGuy to Battlefield.
Yeah, did
Yeah,
they click
no.
Battlefield instead of Small Battlefield?
Maybe we're going to Yoshi's.
Oh.
I could be onto
Yoshi-
something for the first time ever on the microphone.
Oh, yeah, true.
Or maybe they just wanted small. Or maybe Fawn did mean to go Snake Eater.
Oh, you imagine.
Oh,
we
it
did
was
it.
the
We
music.
did it all for the music. Oh no, they do click and counter here.
Can't believe this.
Yeah, no, we're just going to small.
I'm leaving. I wanted to hear throws the mic.
All right, that's it. Commentary done.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, close it down, everybody.
How
Disappointment.
interesting would it be if we just like didn't commentate like the first set of Grands?
It would be a good bit.
We start talking about something else. All right, so we're on small battlefields. We're saying, you know what? Yes, Battlefield, no top platform. So honestly, I think this is going to be a really good pick for GuyGuy. Already pushing Fawn off to the side here. Fawn trying to fight back with an up tilt, but there's duck hunt dash attack. Can't say that I've seen that move too much coming out from Fawn at
I know
all.
it's so funny. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Glad to see I'm on the same weight as one of like the best analysts we got. That's good.
You know your stuff.
Shout out to Lyric.
What did I do? Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out to Reggie. We love
Shout outs to
Reggie.
Lupo.
Shout out to production.
Shout outs to GuyGuy.
Shout out to GuyGuy and Fawn. Shout out to Zamba.
Zamba waiting in the background, just like watching.
Zamba's just
moving.
like, man, look, I wish we could see the player. Because he is watching with the TV right in front of him. Meanwhile, the game is literally right in front of him. But
He's watching
just
it with a
choosing-
delay.
He's just watching. I'm sorry. He looks like an iPad kid, like when eating dinner. I can't. Like, I can't.
Look, I know that it's not delayed. I really wish it was delayed.
Oh my
God.
And he's like watching like 2 minutes behind. He's like, what's going on?
Oh no, not the GuyGuy SD, bro.
You saw it game 1, you see it game 5.
At least
Multiple.
4. So, you know, but
That's the drinking game for the party that they're having.
true. All right, Stock, right now, take 4 shots.
They're gonna send us a picture like, okay.
A guy.
What's so detrimental? Oh wait, never mind. Hold on.
He's playing Luigi. What?
All right, now that we're out of 0% range,
Yes.
kill percent. What's so unfortunate about SDing against a trapper character is now they have literally no reason not to play their game. Like, thankfully, Fawn establishes her game plan, which is a trapping game.
And now Biddy can play his game.
And now Biddy can play. Oh no!
Iconic line.
Iconic moment.
This is like true tri-state comms because that is like one of the best videos of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, the whiff grab is so perfect.
Shout out to Biddy.
Shout
We
out to
love
Biddy.
you, Biddy. Who's definitely not watching this.
Not at all.
That's my goal.
He's playing
That is-
Pokemon.
That's my BGC
Me
partner.
too.
He's playing the video game.
He's playing that video game, but Fawn with a lead here and just saying like, okay, I'm gonna play Can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am not interacting. That's what.
Yeah, like this is, you have to go through my frame 1 can of Bush's baked beans, and it's gonna be delicious.
Not sponsored. Not
Not sponsored,
sponsored.
not sponsored, not
Not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Maybe.
But oh boy, I wish I was.
Yoshi's Island beans.
All right.
Apple?
Now we're not going to see it right there. Was banking under the IN, but the bear going to close out that stock.
That was nice. He looped that in there real good.
Yeah. It was percent for, I think, down throw up B, just barely, but he followed the DI out because he anticipated DI in, but reacted in time in order to find that back air. Like, super nice stuff on the part of GuyGuy. Like, and he's very much in this. Like, the 0 to death combo at 0 now is a little bit awkward because of rage, but we've seen what GuyGuy can do with any opener.
Yeah.
So close here. Now you got to make it back to stage. There's the cannon play. GuyGuy going to be able to recover here. Oh, okay, roll in. That was so risky, but going to avoid the sheriff shot here. Let's see what's going to happen. I mean, this is like the ultimate like Mario Party minigame, right? Like, how can you avoid every single projectile? Because the next one that confirms into anything on Duck Hunt is going to KO you and you're going to lose. But if GuyGuy's able to find the 0 to death, it's definitely going to be it. Fawn, though, going off stage. Definitely not want to see it, though. There's a can to separate, and now we got to go into neutral again. Watching where can is. Everything is so tense right now. Here we go, though. I love the way that Fawn's playing, but look at GuyGuy still just trying to shark here. The fireball is going to get the can out of there. There's the grab. No follow-up onto the platform, though. GuyGuy just so trying to find a way in, but the up throw? Maybe a misinput. Maybe trying to get Tornado. Ooble.
I'm as lost as you are. That up throw confused the hell out of me, especially since we were at percent where down throw sets up on platform. Just enough DI on the part of Fawn to get away from that and get towards can. 177.
It's
Duck
so scary.
has no kill throws, so this is all just what stray hit can Fawn find.
Yeah, and there's so much respect to the can, but messed up one time, and that was it.
Just like that.
Fawn's a pop-offer.